What's up, y'all? Malcolm Breed here from How to Barbecue Right. When you're in the Chattanooga area and you're looking for barbecue supplies, you got to check out my buddy Steve's Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. And Steve and his staff have all your outdoor grilling, smoking, live fire, cooking supplies. You can find my Killer Hog stuff there, plus a ton of other cool stuff. So y'all stop in and see Steve. Tell him Malcolm sent you.
Hey, thanks for joining. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at the Owl's Nest Barbecue and Owl's Nest Barbecue Nation. Plus, on YouTube, the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show. And you can get all of our episodes on Spotify at the Owl's Nest Barbecue Show with Steve Ray. Email us, owlsnest7248@gmail.com. All right, everybody, welcome. Tuesday night, welcome to the Owl's Nest Barbecue Catch-Up Show. I'm Steve Ray. Across from me on the right side of the screen to you is Pete Branton. And down below, as always, is Cameron. Cameron, what is your last name? I can't remember. Cameron Parker.
Parker.
I was trying to
read the sign on the screen.
Yeah, this thing just popped up. And I don't know what the heck it means. And I said, "What the gum?" I was afraid I'd been disconnected. But anyway, is Cameron Parker, Dad Bod, and we will do Cameron's weekend review of his restaurants review that he's done this weekend. What's up, Cam? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Great. Did you guys have good holidays?
Very nice holiday. How about you?
Fantastic. Can't complain when you get to spend time with the family and not thinking about work and all that mess.
We cooked a lot. We always cook a lot leading up to Christmas. Turkeys, prime ribs. I think I was tired of cooking.
I'm never tired of cooking. I like cooking. I just like to change it up every now and then. Which, by the way, Cam, let me throw this out there real quick. Guess what I did today?
What's that?
Got on TikTok.
Hey,
I'm following you. I'm following you now.
There we go.
Huh? I added to one of your followers.
That's awesome. Hey, I appreciate it. I love every single one of my followers.
He's following Dad Bod on TikTok, Owl's Nest Barbecue, and Swimsuits Mothers Don't Approve. And we're brought to you by the Pit Barrel Cooker. The best value in barrel cooking is at Owl's Nest Barbecue, and it is the Pit Barrel Cooker. Get one this week at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. We're also brought to you by Blackstone Griddles. You talk about fun. You talk about something that's handy to have in the backyard. Get your Blackstone Griddle from us at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. And we're also brought to you by the Napoleon Kettle, taking kettle cooking to the next level. That is Napoleon. And we're also brought to you by the Poultry Chicken Rod, the Perch, the gift, the item that has swept Ottawa this season. This is what you do with it. You hang your chickens on it over cast iron and you cook it. And this is what it looks like when it's done. Golden brown, crispy skin, juicy chicken, the Poultry Rod Chicken Cooker. And we're also brought to you by Continental Tires, available at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply since 1870. Continental Tires. That's a long time to be selling tires.
It
1870.
Is. How many barbecue supply places sell tires?
Well, brought to you by not many. Cameron, I don't think we've done this since you've been here. We do a segment about what we learned this weekend, and it's usually about football, but this week I'm going to do something different. So we're going to
what Steve learned this weekend.
Fellas, I'm going to tell you what I learned this weekend. Do you know what month Chicken Wing Month is?
I do not.
July. Now, for the life of me, in February, on February the 8th, there's going to be an event. And during that event and during that day, 1.4 billion chicken wings are going to be consumed. Anybody know what that event is?
In February.
February the 8th.
I would imagine.
So it's before
like,
Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, a lot of people call that the Super Bowl.
I mean, I was going to say, I was thinking it had to be some kind of sporting event for chicken wings, right?
Now you kick in all the bowl games going on right now. Tennessee's behind 10-7 at the half of the Music City Bowl, by the way. And thanks for joining us, not watching the game. Or if you're watching the game, thanks for joining us. Keep us kind of tucked in by the couch where you can hear us and you can listen to the game, that kind of thing. Just think of all the bowl games going on today. Those little sub bowl games. People came in the station or came in the store today buying, Steve, you got a good chicken roll. I'm making chicken wings for the game tonight. All right, count those up. All right, take the CFP coming up this weekend. How many chicken wings do you think going to be cooked for that? Are you with me so far?
How many?
This is
I'm waiting.
it's not that interesting.
You're good at the build, Steve.
So then you take the football playoffs. There could be
A trillion chicken wings? Are you kidding me?
no, 1 trillion chicken wings could be eaten between now and February the 8th with all the sporting events going on. And they say that chicken wing month is July.
So then I have a question. Okay, so now you got my brain rolling around a little bit too. Okay, so all right. So half of that would be the number of chickens, right? You only got 2 wings on the chicken. So what's that? 1.5 billion, I guess.
So it'd be half of whatever the.
Or yeah. So I don't know. It's a lot if we're talking about a trillion. According to something I just pulled up here, every day in the U.S. Farms will slaughter an average of 25 to 26 million chickens. Okay, so that's per day. So you're only talking 50 million wings, but you're talking about potentially 1 trillion over the course of like 3 or 4 days.
No, of the month.
Okay, of the month.
I've never had anybody question what has Steve learned this weekend.
No, I'm not questioning what you've learned. I'm questioning where are all the chickens coming from.
Exactly.
Oh gosh. There's millions of them here in town, in Chattanooga.
You know what? Now Jeffrey has a good thought though. Like technically, yes, 4 wings per chicken because you got the flat and the drum. So that's a good point. Jeffrey had a good point on that.
Yeah. When you cut them up, but I just want to say
still a lot of wings.
That's
and also that same day, there's more alcohol sold and consumed than any day of the year. Super Bowl day.
I believe that.
And the reason I bring this all up, you said you're waiting.
I'm waiting.
Let's hope they all use this. Hey Grill Hayes Wing Night Chicken Wing Kit. This is available at Owl's Nest Barbecue Supply. It has everything you need to do a unique blend of your chicken wing where you smoke it or grill it to about 110 degrees. Take it in the batter that's in this box, put it in the batter, and then deep fry it the rest of the way till it's done. Then mix it with the sauce that's in here. Pete, hold up the canister, sprinkle a little bit of that on it and you eat it. So if you're going to be one of the people consuming 1 trillion chicken wings this season, we'll say between the end of December, January, and February, beginning of February, you need to come by Owl's Nest Barbecue and pick up your chicken wing stuff. You see where I was going with this?
I do. And by the way, I've had them and they are fantastic.
We made them last. Let's make them again this year.
There's a little more. I'll just say this. There's a little more work to doing them this way, but again, to do a little extra to get a lot better, a better flavor, a better taste, that perfect wing, that's it right there.
It's
nothing
we'll
more
have to do some, Cameron. We'll have to do some.
Absolutely. You say the word, I'm there. I'm down to eat with you guys anytime.
That would be a great TikTok video.
Absolutely.
Susie Bullocks. We'll get Susie on the next couple months. We need to return.
She was great on the show.
Yeah,
last time.
We'll get her. Susie Bullock, Hey Girl, Hey. We'll get her on the show in the next couple months. She and Todd. Great products. all of them available at the store at Al's Barbecue Supply. And that's one of the, Pete, that's one of the special products that we have that just when people buy it, it's $35. It's not the cheapest thing in the store by any stretch, but when people buy it, they come back. We've never had negative feedback.
And you can do a lot of
They say
wings
this
with
is
those too.
Yeah, they say it's the best wing they've ever had.
I think it's set up to do 2 good batches
Mhm.
as far as the sauces and stuff.
Yeah, and it's easy too. I mean, it's after you grill them, you just dunk them in the batter, throw them in this fryer, and then dunk them in a bag or a bowl, and you're done. And then you serve them to your friends. They eat them. They go, "Man, you're great. You're great. Best chicken wings ever had." Congratulations to go out to Perry Collins. Perry had a back procedure this week. His back's been bothering him, and every time I need him to move grills, he can't do it because he says my back hurts. And I'm glad you're better now, Perry. We're having a big move. We're having a big move coming up, and we need you. We need you. So congratulations, Perry. I kid you, but I know Perry's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And it's always good to get out of pain. So good for you, Perry. Let's talk about, we're going to make the announcement, and I think it's probably the worst kept secret in the world, but we are now the newest Smokin' Brothers dealer in the United States. Smokin' Brothers is a pellet grill maker. They're in Missouri. It is an American-made product, 100% American-made. That's the way we're going now. We are going to follow the lead of a lot of people, and we are going to start trying to source our grills from here in America, and we're going to start with Smokin' Brothers. And I've got a picture right here. Here is, let's see. There's the 36-inch prime premier model right there. The hopper is unique. Cameron, you see the shelf in the front?
Yeah.
That's where the pellets go.
Yeah, I noticed that when we were looking at those the other day, and that's interesting from my experience with what little limited experience I have. I've always seen it on the side.
And the only other one I ever seen was Rectech puts theirs on the back.
Oh,
So they have
interesting.
on the back of it, they have a big place for them on some of the Rectechs anyway.
Well, Weber did that too, and they're hard to reach over.
They
Yeah,
are.
especially
They're a
if you grill-
pain.
especially if your smoker's hot and you can't move it. Pete, we used it to do several turkeys and chickens on
Oh yeah.
with the poultry rod, and it did. You talk about super performance.
Well, and I'll be honest with you, Steve. It is very well built. I mean, it's sturdy. It's
The tops are 20 gauge steel.
yeah. Everything about this thing is to last, right? It's
Yeah.
not made to. I'm going to buy another grill a year from now because I wore it out. You're not going to have that. This thing will be around a while.
Here, let's go over. I've got this one picture. There's the complete lineup. We'll go through it real quickly. The Smokin' Brothers Premier Vertical cooker. Pete, I think I've saved enough money to get one of those now. That's their kind of their premier product. It's $59.99, but it's a big old smoker. Of course, it's not going to fit everybody's budget. It's not going to fit everybody's needs. But then you go on. There's the Inferno. That's the little grill model, $12.99. The next one is kind of cute. The little barn, the Smokin' Brothers. That's a 30-inch Premier Plus, a barn barbecue smoker and grill. Very unique looking little product. The 36-inch Premier is $21.99, and the 24-inch Premier grill is $14.99, and the 30-inch is the one we've got at the store right now, and it's going to be $17.99. And we will be getting those in around January the 15th. And the fellow that's the area rep for Smokin' Brothers is going to come in and help us put together. What's nice about them, they're already put together. Only thing you have to do is put the wheels on it and the bar. And that's it.
Yeah.
And the top of the chimney.
But you know what I like is it's wide and it's sturdy. So you don't have to worry about this thing toppling any which way at all. I mean, it is so sturdy, so wide, built perfect.
I am really excited about getting these products in because it's a superior product, made right here in the USA. And Smokin' Brothers is a big company. They put on this, it's coming up in January. I forgot. We'll we'll get the area sales rep on probably towards the end of the month, or the middle of next month. They do a big barbecue event in Missouri. It's an inside barbecue event in a special location, and they give their dealers a lot of support.
Yeah,
and we're real excited about being part of that too. Real excited. So,
Steve, let me ask you this, because a lot of people are probably going to have this question, especially guys that are newer, that like me and everything. So you got the different sizes there and everything. Average family of 4, and if that's who I'm primarily cooking for, is that 24-inch enough, or is that for like really small batch, or would you recommend the 30?
I haven't seen the 24 yet. The 24's got 620 square inches of cooking space,
which is pretty much a standard.
So you could get 2 butts on it. You get 2 butts, 1 brisket. Probably.
So if you're primarily cooking for just your immediate family and everything, that could be sufficient for you. But if you're hosting several times a month, or something like that,
absolutely,
probably step it up.
Plenty. Then it gives you plenty of space for if you want to do wings, a batch of wings. They got upper shelves one upper shelf comes with it, but you can buy another upper shelf for it.
I like that too. By the way, that the shelf comes.
And I'm getting all the accessories, the covers, the side. We're getting everything they got. We're gonna have.
Yeah.
So
cool.
So you'll be able to deck it out and pimp it up any way you want to.
It's gonna be nice.
Pimp your pit.
Pimp your pit. There you go.
We've been using that thing now for about 3-4 weeks. We got it in, and man, I love it.
Yeah, Cam, I was going in the store today, getting all kinds of seasonings and running out to my car and tasting them and videoing and stuff. I said, hey, can you do that with seasonings too?
All right.
Yeah, it's crazy. Honest, people coming in trying seasonings today I love to watch people taste seasonings, man.
Yeah.
But to have this grill, I will tell you that the smoke and everything on this grill, the way this thing works, is so much better than what we've been cooking on. And I'm not throwing off on any others. I'm just saying something new that we're trying different things on is working really well.
Yeah, it's there's a big difference.
It is a big difference.
And we're gonna stick with this one and ride it till it bucks us off, because it's a good quality product. And this is it's a 15 to 20 year smoker. I mean, it's heavy. When you lift the lid on this thing compared to something else, you'll have no problem coming up with the extra bucks to get it, because it's going to be in your corner. There's not going to be any problems with it. So that's a good thing. So let's do this. Let me make sure we got everything. Still have time, Pete?
Yeah. Hey, I got to go back to one more thing. If I was buying one for me, Cam, I'd buy the 36-inch. Just because there are times when I want to have big get-togethers, and I do, and I don't. Sometimes I use 2 different. I've got several smokers, and I use them both. That one's big enough that you can put a lot on it.
Yeah, that's your one-stop shop to do everything.
Don't cost any more other than your purchase, but as far as cooking and using a big one, so
yeah, gotcha.
You might be growing your family bigger, huh?
Well, outside of the family, sure. Inside, no.
Good, as they get older, grandkids and all that, man.
Yeah, eventually. Not anytime soon, thankfully.
It's the Dad Bod Restaurant Review. Time to find out where Cameron Parker had lunch this week. Every day, Cam eats out somewhere in the Chattanooga area. Did he eat at your store? A 9.5 or a 6.5? Let's find out now with Cameron Parker.
Let me tell you my favorite Cameron Parker story. Pete, we get one every week. Christmas Eve, we're open a half a day, right? This big old tall kid comes in. He is as country as cornbread. And he's in there. He says, I've never been in here before. I was out with my wife doing something. I drove down here to come in here, and he's standing there looking in the store. And I've got the show from Tuesday on the 65 in the store. I've got it on the loop on YouTube, and I'm playing it. And we're talking back there, and he looks up at that TV and he goes, that's that guy from TikTok. He saw you. I said, yeah. He goes, I see that guy all the time. I didn't believe it. I said, holy mackerel. I said, that's Cameron. Yeah. And I told him all about you and told him how we become friends and, we hang out and you come on the show. He goes, yeah, he's really good.
My son-in-law said, "Hey," he goes, "that Cameron, he likes sushi. He's a sushi guy." I go, "How do you know that?" He goes, "I saw," because my son-in-law loves sushi, so he's interested. Where's the best place to eat sushi around here that he could go? I said, "Well, he told me that he makes the best sushi."
Hey,
Huh?
I'm
He
telling
said,
you.
He goes, "You got to introduce me to him." He goes, "I got to try some of his sushi."
Love to man. Now it's been a lot of years since I've made sushi, but and we're actually going to talk a little bit about sushi because I'm not that's part of the thing for tonight. So we'll get to that for sure.
All
no,
right, Ken, let's review. Where did you head? I've watched all the videos, so I want to get the inside scoop.
Yep. So I want to talk about two places tonight. First of which, we'll do this one kind of quick because this is my review for the week that I like. But then I want to go a little bit deeper into one special place that I went. But I went to this way. I went to 100 Ramen Bar. It's ramen, hibachi, and sushi bar. This is one in Hamilton Place. Okay. I'm always looking for good Japanese food and cuisines. Ever since we went to Japan, it's all we think about constantly, right? But I'm hypercritical about my tonkotsu ramen. Like that's the one where I'm going to be kind of picky. This is the first 10 out of 10 tonkotsu that I've had in the States outside of Japan. I'm telling you, phenomenal. And tonkotsu is a different kind of flavor. Like a lot of people, when you get ramen, like if you're kind of new to ramen, most of the time you have a miso ramen. It's a little bit lighter in its flavor. I specifically enjoy the black tonkotsu ramen, which has a black garlic oil. And it's just such a more rich flavor. And these guys nailed it. Knocked it out of the park. I'm talking the pork in there, which the Japanese word for is chashu, which is braised pork belly, right? That's the meat in there. And the meat, I tried the meat first, and I was at a 10 before I even got to the noodles and the broth. That meat was phenomenal. Oh, the most tender pork I think I've ever had in my life. I don't know what. Right, I'll tell you how big this was. So usually when I go in and I do, I pick my restaurant, like they typically don't know that I'm coming or anything like that. I went in and a couple of the folks recognized me and everything. "Oh, we're glad you're here. We were hoping you'd come here." Okay, cool. So I placed my order. I go out to my truck. I eat. I do my review. I head to the house. That's the usual, or I go back to work, whatever. I was so impressed. I went back into the store and I said, "I need to see the manager." And they can't. As soon as they saw me coming back in, they're worried. Oh my gosh! Like, is there a problem? Because this is going to be bad. I said I had to tell the manager that I had to come back in because of how good this was. Like it took me back to sitting at the little ramen shops in Tokyo, and
wow,
it was so good. Now we were talking. Go ahead.
Now, Cam, they serve that. I've never had what you're talking about. They serve it in a bowl it's like a soup.
Yeah. So I tell you what, Steve. Let's do a little thing here. Let's see. We were
you had it on. I saw it a little while ago.
Yeah, we were playing with this a little bit. Here, let me pull this up for you. All right, I'm going to send this to you. Throw that up on the screen for us. Okay.
Okay. That's it.
So what we've got here now, this is just a regular tonkotsu. The black tonkotsu has a much darker color in the broth and everything. But you've got your pork, you've got your ramen noodles. Ramen itself is the noodle type. Okay, it's that's the noodle it's made. You get a softer medium boiled egg that is typically marinated in soy and garlic and a couple other things, and just a phenomenal. Then you got green onions. You've got the black garlic oil, wood ear mushrooms, which if you've never had are amazing in a pork broth.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one at 100 also had corn and nori, which is the Japanese seaweed sheets. There was a couple of those in there as well. So this is how you're going to get your ramen. Now, when you get it to go, they did something really innovative too. A lot of times you get a bowl that just has the dry noodles and then you have another bowl with the broth so that when you get home, you combine it and it can be more fresh. Theirs has this little tray inside the bowl that keeps the noodles, the egg, all the other things separate, but the broth is underneath and it's kind of steaming
Oh,
those noodles
nice.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so good. I still wouldn't recommend getting ramen and eating it 20 or 30 minutes later. It's best when it's served to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, that looks delicious.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was so
just
good.
delicious.
Now they have sushi there as well, and I do want to point out their sushi is phenomenal here. It was really, really good. I think I gave it a 9.1. The big thing with sushi is a lot of people think it's just rice, but it's not. There is a way to season that rice that makes sushi good. It's mirin, sugar, and salt, and the combination of those two, mirin, which is a rice vinegar, and it's the combination of those and the ratios that you put in there that creates your own special brand of sushi.
Wow.
And theirs was really good because traditionally, at least in the sushi places that I had in Japan, the rice has just this little touch of sweetness to it, and that's what makes it so good.
So are you eating
So
this
there-
with chopsticks, or what are you eating this with?
Okay, so yes, you'll get a spoon. So with your ramen, you're gonna eat it with chopsticks as best you can. I mean, we're in the South. Nobody's gonna look at you funny if you drop your fork
My
in there
wife
and
eats
twist
them.
it up
What-
like
what
you
do
do
you
your
use?
spaghetti. That's fine. But no, I do it with ramen. And here's the big thing. And here people are gonna look at you crazy. I don't care. I do it anyway because in Japan, if you don't slurp your noodles up noisily, they think that you're not enjoying it. That's how you express your enjoyment with your noodles. You slurp the noodles. So in my video, I'm slurping away.
When you go
I
in the
don't care who
restaurant,
sees me.
when you go in the restaurant, is everybody slurping too?
Oh, in Japan, absolutely.
I mean, in this one,
Absolutely. That's
it's
it's
Hamilton
all
plate?
it's yeah,
Hamilton plate?
that's if like literally if you're not slurping, they're looking at you like, are they not enjoying it? They start getting worried.
Well, it looks
So-
good. Pete,
Yeah.
next Thursday, maybe we can try.
Do they open for lunch?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah,
We went to,
absolutely. I tell you what we need to
We went
do.
to
I
Anchorage.
would
We went to
I
Anchorage.
would love to go with you guys the first time especially you, Steve, the first time you're going to get your hands on some good traditional ramen. I'd love to go with you, be a part of that
Well,
experience.
you can do that.
Thursday.
Well, I have to hit you one day when you're at lunch since you're working, and
Yeah, we'll just meet up, and they do have a location in Collegedale, or not Collegedale, over at Cambridge Square.
Oh, you're
Wow.
kidding.
Yeah.
don't
So
even believe who it was.
it's not a
great.
big chain,
That's
but
great.
they've got 4 or 5 locations. They got one in Hickson, Hamilton
I've
Place,
seen that.
Cambridge.
It's beside 1885.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Exactly.
right up underneath there.
Okay, well that's fantastic.
Exactly.
Well, then
Exactly. So
we'll go tomorrow.
yeah. we'll
Cam
give
was
it a
like,
try.
wait a minute, I ain't working there tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, but I am off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll figure it out. Actually, tomorrow. Oh my gosh, tomorrow is my birthday. So
Oh, happy
anyway.
birthday.
Happy
thank you.
birthday.
All right, now I really wanted to talk also real quick about a really special place that I was invited to go check out because they have completely changed their image over the last 3 years. In East Ridge, there's a place that had been around for probably over 20 years called Home Plate Bar, and it was at the time it was just Home Plate Bar, I believe it was. And this place had a reputation, man, drugs, fights, police all the time. Like it was just not a good place. Well, they went out of
Not a
business.
place, Pete.
Yeah. They went out of business about 3 years ago, and the new owner, Rodney, bought it and had a vision. And he brought his team in, and they opened the doors, and his team, he said, they're just looking in there like, what have you done? You have lost your mind. Well, Rodney says, I've got a vision, and he shows them. And guys, he has created the most family-friendly sports bar and grill that I think I've ever seen. It was so good. The food is good. Now, and it's a sports bar. I mean, the food is not going to be something spectacular that, you're going to write home about or anything,
Yeah.
but it's good food, right? The atmosphere is everything. When you first walk in, he's got these 2 gigantic L-shaped couches next to TVs. Those, it's kind of first come, first serve, but you can call ahead and, hey, if nobody's on the couch, they'll red rope it off and let your party sit on the couch if you just want to, have the TV. He built it out to make sure that no matter where you are standing in the building, restrooms included, there is a view of a TV screen for one of the games.
Wow.
so you can see him everywhere. He
Does
does.
he have those TV and the mirrors in the bathroom?
I think so.
Yeah,
I didn't go into the restroom while I was there, but he
someplace
did tell me he does
yeah,
have
they're
TVs.
that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he said he's got TVs in the bathrooms and everything. He's got 2 different bars in there. One of which is like a more top shelf whiskey and tequila bar. The other is kind of your more standard stuff. They've got a big open area they do karaoke on Friday and Saturday nights, every Friday and Saturday night. Then they've got a wall of dartboards. They've got pool tables. They've got Golden Tee and a couple of other arcade games in there. And it is just this really, really cool atmosphere. And everybody's so nice and friendly and amazing.
And where's it
So-
at in East Ridge?
Right off of Ringgold Road, right off the main drag. You kind of got to look for it because for some
I know,
reason,
That's a long. It's a long.
oh,
road.
I know. I'm so bad at this because I'm not familiar with the areas. If my GPS doesn't tell me how to get there, I don't know where I am.
Is it by Portofino's end? Is it?
It is past
Max-
Portofino's. If you're coming off of the interstate, it's past
yeah.
Portofino's, maybe a quarter mile.
On
your
the right or left?
On the right.
On the right. So it's
Yeah.
this side of Max Highway Market.
Yeah. And on the outside, it's still going to look a little bit like a CD bar, right? Because it's got the blacked out windows. You know, they made them keep that and everything. And the city actually requested that they keep the name because I guess the name, even though it had a bad reputation, was part of the culture of it, I guess.
It's
So
called
the
Home
ownership now, Home Plate's Bar and Grill. And now they are, trying to show people, hey, we're different now. And get people through the doors, and I'm supporting that mission because I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I tell you what, if you like whiskey, he has a whiskey club that this is the most value I think I've ever seen for a whiskey club. I'm going to tell you all you get, and I'm going to tell you how much it costs. So you'll get a glass that stays there at the bar with your name etched in it, engraved in it, and everything. So anytime you go there and you want to drink, you get your glass, right? You get a shirt. Monthly tastings where they'll bring in the vendors and try, different things. Quarterly, he's setting up distillery visits. So he's going to run a bus. Everybody goes to the distillery. All of that's included and 25% off everything in the restaurant, food, drinks, anything, all the time. Anytime you're there, $35 a month.
Wow.
Like
He's
that's an
gonna
immense
He's going to
value.
rent a bus and take you to a distillery.
Yep. That's all part of the whole deal.
A road
This club
trip.
is, he said what he's going to do is have the membership, which I joined. I went ahead and joined on the spot because I want to be a part of that. That's going to be fun.
That's
Okay.
cool. That's cool.
And I'll do a review of it once we get into it because I think that's so cool. And it gets, like-minded people together and, have some, whiskey is really a great way for,
Well, let's think
Typically
about
men to bond.
let's think about this a minute. How many distilleries are there close enough to get to in a day here in Chattanooga? Chattanooga whiskey, okay.
yeah, I have no
I
idea.
guess you could
That's
go
a
to
great question.
Brushy Mount up in Morgan County, where the old penitentiary is.
See, I'm
Jack
not
Daniels. You go
from
Jack
here enough.
Daniels.
I've heard the Jack Daniels experience is a lot of fun.
I think George Dickel's up there too.
Yeah, but they're pretty good. I mean, that'd be a lot to do. And
I know, that's what I mean. I mean, there's just not a lot.
Well,
of
if you're only doing one a quarter, so you got 4
I
a
think
year.
it's
That
great. No, I think
No.
no. I'm telling. Are you kidding me?
look,
Oh,
I
and
have
I-
money.
me
I have
and Pete
money
get on a bus.
invested in all of them places.
Yeah. Me and Pete get
I'd
on a
be-
bus
I'd
and
be
go
happy to
Brushy
throw-
Mount
you know,
for the day.
do a distillery and then do a brewery, and hell, there's a brewery on every corner.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
So but yeah, I'm really excited about this place. That's probably where I'm going to be hanging out for New Year's Eve and everything. They wanted to throw me a birthday party. I'm like, no, we're not gonna do all that. I'm gonna come and hang out, but they're gonna have a live band there, which is phenomenal. I cannot remember the guy's name now off the top of my head, but country singer. Fantastic, working on a signing deal in Nashville. So yeah, it's a really cool place, and they are worth going.
The home
and checking.
plate in East Ridge. Who would have thought
Yep.
in East Ridge?
I'm telling you, man.
East
And
Ridge.
there, and I've had a bunch of people comment on the video saying, "Yeah, I saw this place back when it was, home plate. Now it's home plate. Like this is cool."
You've got a video of this up?
Yep, I've got a video up
I
on my TikTok, and
I need to check it out. I missed it somehow.
Yeah, I've got that one up there, and I took my kids. Like we sang karaoke. I even got up there and sang a little bit after a few old fashions.
So it
You
is.
know,
It
it's
is
just
a family. It is a family friendly place.
100%. They want family to be there. Obviously, use some common sense. A sports bar on a Friday or Saturday night at 10 o'clock at night, probably not the best place for your kids, but any self-respecting parent probably understands that.
Yeah.
But we were there till probably close to probably 9:30 or so, because karaoke starts at 8, and we all sang for a while, and it was fun too, because it was weird. It was just weird timing. Every person that walked through that door follows me. And so we spent all evening taking pictures with fans, and it was a whole big experience. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome. What do your kids think about that?
Oh man, my son is over the moon and everything. He's 8, so it's exciting him. My daughter at first, so she's 15, and at first she was a little bit like, cringed out by it, like, oh dad, like you're on social media, and stuff.
Embarrassed.
But now it's kind of different. She actually told me the other day how proud she is of me, and like she seeing people's responses to me, and now all of her friends apparently that are on TikTok at the high school follow me and stuff like that. So now she's kind of into it. She's like, this is really cool.
Cool. That's good.
Hey, Chad Chadwick said that he went on your recommendation. He went to he tried the Murder Burger last week. He said it was amazing.
That's a good one right there. That garam masala that they put on there as the sauce, that's what makes it.
Yeah.
Anybody can make a good smash burger, I think. But you've got a good sauce
on a burger. Boy, it does sound good. Hey, we went to Armando's.
No.
Oh yeah. I haven't been to Armando's yet. I mean, I've eaten at Armando's.
I'm sorry, Anchors. We went to Anchors.
Oh, Anchors, yeah.
Yeah, on Lee Highway. And,
the Hot Pocket?
One of our friends got a Hot Pocket.
Yeah. The steak in a sack, I think, is the legal name of it.
It is. I got the steak in the bag or whatever, the bun. It was good though.
I got a cheeseburger. I was dying. Since we talked about burgers last week, I've been dying for a cheeseburger, and that's what I got. And it did, and like you said, it does not. It never disappoints.
The burger debate in Chattanooga is the biggest debate that exists. Like I'm kind of slow rolling it out and keeping people coming back for more, but like coming soon on mine is going to be Tremont Tavern, which everybody loves.
Yeah.
I'm going to Main Street Meats. They got the Michelin recommendation and everything. Smash Boys, the truck, they're apparently phenomenal. So I've got so many burgers still to try, and eventually I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to make some people mad, but it is what it is. And I'm going to do my Chattanooga burger ranking. And that's going to be a whole controversial thing.
Right. But I mean, and that's great, because that's your opinion going through it. And that'll be great, because you'll get a lot of feedback, good, bad. But that's the great thing about it, right? You can go yourself and you can give your own review, anybody. And whatever your favorite is, God bless you, and continue to eat there.
Exactly.
You would be great to team up. There's I can't remember the fellow's name, but he in the summertime he does a burger week, a taco week, and a barbecue week, and we participated in the taco and the barbecue week one time, and you would be a great team, kind of team up for this guy.
Oh man, I would love to do.
He's like you. He's very outgoing. He does a good job. He takes it very seriously, and it's unique to have something like that in a small place like Chattanooga, because after all, we are not a city. We are a big town, and everybody knows everybody.
But it's a great big town, and the food scene here is way bigger than I thought it would be.
Absolutely. So maybe I can share contact information, and y'all can
that'd be awesome. I'd love to do something like that. That'd be great.
What's coming up next week? Have you got your itinerary planned out, other than your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I really don't have the itinerary for restaurants planned out. However, I do have something very, very special that I'm hoping to meet with the group that I'm talking with. I think we're planning to meet on Friday kind of iron out some details. I'm not going to go into too much detail right now, but it's going to be my first big philanthropic drive that I'm doing through my TikTok to try to support an organization in Cleveland, actually. Well, they've got locations all over the place. I'll be talking about that next week. I'm
Good.
going to be doing a big kind of food drive for them.
Hey, let's talk. We almost forgot. Let's talk about the prime rib on the Badger Barrel. Did a
Oh,
video on
yeah.
it, and,
Yeah.
that looked like you nailed it. Because I
Oh,
was
it
telling
was
Pete
fun.
today, I had a bad season in prime rib. For some reason, I just did not hit the marks on mine. I think I
Man,
cooked 6, and I just did
I'll
not
tell
hit the
you,
mark.
this one came out so perfect. I mean, it was coast to coast. It was, and I used the seasoning that you gave me. Was that the prime rub? I think.
Yeah.
Which, oh
Swine
man,
life.
Swine Life, yeah.
yeah, yep, so good. And that smoked salt that I used for the finishing salt, just phenomenal. I mean, it came out great, man. Like really, really good. And
Well,
that Badger Barrel.
Tell us about your experience with the Badger Barrel?
Oh man, I'm in love with my Badger Barrel. The only I love that Badger Barrel. I mean, so easy to use. I was afraid of it being charcoal and temperature control, and me not knowing really how to do this. I thought I'd constantly be running back and forth. Steady, even temperature. It's so easy to use. I mean, once you figure out how to light it, which is super easy, and I've watched several videos from Badger Barrel on how to do it. It's so easy to do. You set it and forget it, and you go do something else. It's amazing, and the flavor of the meat that I've done on it has been top notch.
And searing it off is so easy.
Oh yeah, I love that I can disconnect the top with the food inside, set it off, and then take it out of the hanger, right, and drop it right onto that grate. That just makes things so much easier, especially like when I did the pork butt, like if you need to re-up your charcoal, it's so easy to set that thing off to the side. You don't have to take the food off, and you don't have to worry about ashes falling up if you're not taking it off. Just so easy to use. I love that thing. I think it's fantastic, and for the money, you can't beat that.
Well, towards the middle of the month, we will get a wing cook going. Okay,
I love it.
Come over and we'll do a video on the Hay Grill Hay wing kit.
Absolutely.
And, show you how that works and let you get a taste of it, because it is. I think, Pete, it's the best wing I've ever had. I don't know about you.
I don't know about the best I ever had, because I've had a lot of good wings, and I probably have about 10 or 15 what were the best I ever had at the time I was eating them. But,
yeah.
But it is fantastic wing, and it's the process. She's got a good process there that most people don't do. And I think her process and the seasoning she uses really hit the spot.
And her stuff is top drawer. All right. Tennessee is losing at third quarter, 17-14. The Fighting Illini over the Tennessee Vols. Their first ever meeting.
Oh,
I did not know that. They've never played the Fighting Illini, but plenty of time left to go. That's all I got. Cam, what else have you got? Anything else?
Man, that's it. Just ready for another couple of days off.
Yeah, Pete, you got anything else?
No. So you're still off work till after the first?
Well, I've worked this week and I work tomorrow. Then I'm off Thursday and Friday.
Okay,
So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be open. We're going to be open till 3 tomorrow, and we're going to be open Friday and Saturday. So you have to, if you get bored, come by and see us.
Yeah, I'll stop by. I'd love to pick up one of those wing kits and give that a try too.
Yeah, we might even cook some wings. I mean, that puts me in a mood for wings. I never get tired of cooking wings.
Oh, I love wings. Wings are that
wings are
food.
awesome.
Used to be you could buy them for 29 cents a pound because nobody wanted them.
Yeah.
And now wings went crazy over the last so many years, and now they're priced as like steak.
Well, and that was the same story with lobster. Lobster used to be poor people's food, right? And now it's the high end. Let me ask you guys a question, and then we can call it so you guys can get back to the game. Steve and Pete, how are you eating your flats? What's your technique? What's your method of eating
cooking a flat without
of eating the flat?
You talking about
because there's different methods on how you eat the flat. Are you biting? Are you breaking?
I'm gonna put it in my mouth because I'm gonna cook them to where when I put it in there and pull it, I'm cleaning it right off with the double bone sitting right there.
That's
my method on the flat.
Okay. Steve, what do you do it on the flat?
I just nibble it like corn on the cob.
Then you got to do
But-
that little thing where you push your tongue through the two bones.
I don't do that either. But maybe I'm missing out on something.
I'll tell you. Yeah, now, if you've never tried it, you got to try it's either called the meat lollipop or the meat umbrella. I call it the meat umbrella.
Is that what
And
they
that's
smash
kind
it
of the
down?
same thing. Yeah, you're gonna push it down with your fingers, right? It pushes all that meat down in there, and it creates this little ball at the end there. And if you want to dump your ranch in there, all the ranch gets inside too.
Ooh, I like it.
Now you're in something special.
I will say this. That's all. I just eat flats. I don't eat drummies.
You know, I love a drum, but I love a flat.
Right,
Flat
the
is
flat's
like, there's
where
way
it's
more
at for
flavor in
me.
the flat.
I
for
can
me.
eat either one. My wife loves the flat, and I'm okay with eating either one. I just
Yeah.
want them cooked to where when you bite them, they're crispy on the outside
There you go. Bingo.
and then juicy
Bingo.
on the inside, and they just pull apart.
Gotta
I tell you what. Check out the video that just posted at 6:00 tonight. It's a place called Windy City Eats. I did their fried chicken wings. This is a soul food place,
Mhm.
and you want to talk about coming off the bone? You'll see it. It's amazing.
Hey, Donnie Hall, our new best friend, just commented. He said, Cam, thanks for giving me hope on the Chattanooga food scene. You have many great recommendations. Donnie, I tell you,
Hey, that's
I
what
think
I'm
that-
here for.
I
Is
think that's
to
the highlight
garner.
of our Christmas season is meeting Donnie and him coming
Donnie
in the store.
he's a great guy. I enjoyed he and I bet I probably talked to Zeroff for a little over an hour, but he was so interesting to talk to, just laid back, nice guy.
Yeah, I hate that I missed you, Donnie.
and we'll have to find out again when you're there, and hopefully Donnie can come by
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
if he's in town. I know he's back and forth, does some traveling and stuff, but
You know,
what a
some
great
people-
guy.
Yeah, some people come in and we had a couple guys come in Saturday because Pete was playing golf and Betsy didn't come in till 10, and so I was there by myself for a couple hours. And a couple of boys came in and we just sat there, and honest to gosh, just sat there and talked barbecue for like 40 minutes with them. They just wanted to talk, and that was so wonderful. And that's the way Donnie is when he came in. You know, he's shopping, but he just wanted to talk about, food and barbecue and stuff. And that's what the best part about being there. And that's what's fun.
Heck yeah, man.
Just
Can
sit
you
there
even call it work, Steve? I mean,
Yeah, I do.
do
call it.
something. Oh, you
I
know
do
the
call
deal. Do something you love.
I don't
and
hate
never
it, though.
work a
I don't
day in
hate
your
it.
life.
Hey, it must be something he enjoys. He's been doing it for 42 years.
I know.
Michael, here we go. Michael says flats all the way. You're right. You're right, Michael. I'm with you.
Well, apparently he's been carrying those tires since the 1800s. That's awesome.
Boy, it was nice having you on.
I love you, Steve.
All right, man. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Thanks, Cam, for everything that you do for us. We sure appreciate it. Everybody follow Cam Parker, Cameron Parker on TikTok. Dad Bod Cooking on TikTok.
Thanks for having me on the
Join
show,
the fun.
guys.
Follow us on Facebook. Follow Owl's Nest Barbecue on TikTok. Let me make an appeal to you, Cameron. Would you get on your TikTok channel and make an appeal and ask everybody to follow us on Owl's
Absolutely.
Nest Barbecue on
I
TikTok?
think we can do that.
We want
I
to
think
get
we can do
1,000. We want to get 1,000 followers by the Super Bowl.
By the Super Bowl. Where are you
By the-
sitting right now?
67.
Hey, that's progress because look, last week it was in the 50s. I saw it. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
making progress.
And see, I'm one of those guys. I like to know all my followers by name.
At least he's got a goal, Cameron. You got to
That's
have
right.
a goal.
You got to have a goal. You can't push for something without a
So
goal.
I appeal to everyone listening tonight. Go to TikTok, and if
Actually,
you haven't been to TikTok, and I gotta admit, I was slow to TikTok, and I mean it just happened for me about a month ago, and just got Pete on it, and then I'm working in the station. Pete's in the chair, and I looked over there, and there he is. You go, look at this.
Start the
Look at
doom
this.
scroll.
Yeah, just scrolling down.
But listen, you know what intrigued me? One of your videos had 474,000 views.
That's the murder burger one.
Yeah, that's the murder.
474,000 views.
That's been a big-
Congratulations, my friend. That is
Thank
fantastic.
you. I've actually got I think I've hit 4 or 5 videos now in the last 2 months that have just crossed over 100,000.
Nice.
So
I looked at, I
experience
saw them.
is-
I was checking all the numbers on them all. So you're a consistent 50, 60,000, and then you're hitting some big ones. But congratulations, man. What you
Thank
do,
you,
people
thank
love
you.
it, and I'm proud to be somebody on here enjoying talking with you and,
Yeah.
and learning a little bit, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And I tell you what, Steve, how we're going to help your TikTok, I've already got an idea of it. Okay.
All right.
When I do my my fundraiser, you and I'll talk a little bit. I'm going to need drop locations for some gift cards and stuff.
There you go.
And I think it'd be really cool if we could partner up with Owl's Nest for a drop location
Yeah, Pete
for
and I
this
will get on
fundraiser.
board. That's no problem.
And that'll help with getting some exposure to the TikTok as well.
We'll get
Absolutely.
on board.
Perfect.
And
Good deal.
anything has to do with girls in bikinis too. We're all in on that too. So
100%.
whatever bikinis moms don't approve. So whatever we need to do. And somebody just told me about that. I did not go to that channel. Somebody
Of
told me.
course, yeah.
Guys, I
Exactly.
hope you have a great week. I'm going to golf tomorrow, so I know my week's been going good. So, but I
Hit 'em
hope
good,
y'all have a
Pete.
great week. And Cam, keep us in the loop, man. Do some more
Always.
reviews.
Always,
watching 'em.
always.
Open
You
till
guys
3
are in the
tomorrow.
inner circle now. We're connected.
Sounds good. Thank you, Cam.
All right, guys. Thanks.
See ya.